So
I just hit the button.
E. And then get to. I should probably put on.
Play
I
the
should probably put on
music.
the music. I'm putting on the music. Let me just
Let
make sure it plays.
I know that's not the music you'll be playing because it's more. We're in an ominous situation.
Okay,
That's what I think
goodness.
about.
Thank goodness it played. I've been having an issue where with Roll20, there's certain like on like tracks will just not play, and I've had to basically re-add them to the campaign for some reason. Weird. But this is my tried and true. I thought this one was gone one day when I was running in session for another group, and I was like, no, this is my favorite. Like, and then I just re-added it to the campaign, and it was good. I was like, no, you cannot Roll20. You can't take this away from me. I haven't gotten a notification yet, which is weird, but
That's just live. I'm looking at it.
oh, okay, yep, it is live. We're live.
The epic
Hello,
tales of
internet.
the advancers, a Metora
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, we kind of just went with that name. It was supposed to be just a base name, and I was gonna eventually change it, but it kind of just stuck.
I imagine. Go ahead with the intro, Gavin.
So welcome back, everybody. We apologize for being away.
Hello,
Things
future
going on.
me, who's eventually going to listen to this.
So when last we left our crew, the 5 of you, after learning the information that you did about Karina's cult, finding out that they were basically killing people of their own choosing and not actually following the Raven Queen like Karina was taught.
Gasp.
You guys decided to contact the Exile, who you have come to find out is an Azamar of the Raven Queen. Well, an Azamar of the Raven Queen, and also the Raven Queen's daughter, and who is actually the good guy in this scenario, but has been the scapegoat up until now.
We don't know. She could still be betraying us.
Yeah, that's true. She could.
What's her name, Kevin? Do you remember her name?
Name is Mara.
Yes, it is Mara.
You thought you could get away. I do have notes on this campaign. I have notes. It's just finding them.
Okay.
I need to keep them better. But yeah. So, but you guys met up with her. You guys headed towards Primordial Valley. On the way, you had a little trouble with a white dragon, but you guys were able to kill it. I don't remember who killed, but
Didn't Satch get the final blow again?
No, not that time, unfortunately. Did get the final kill.
I want to say it was Leo.
No, it was Leo because you did the so long goal. I recommend you did so long Gabe Bowser, but you just smashed it into the ship.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's right. I remember that now. Yeah. And then you guys continue to Primordial Valley, where you discovered, looking through the remains of the town, that Leo and Karina grew up here. And it's implied that basically Karina was taken from here when the I think you guys got confirmation that basically Holt came here to get revenge on Leo's mother, okay, Kevin, you know so much about rewatching it. What did I name Leo's mom?
Oh, it was Gwen Stacy. You weren't very creative with the name, Gavin.
If I recall correctly, I'm gonna call her Mona.
There wasn't Mona. It was something else.
I know it was like. I know it's a ref. I want to say it was a reference to TMNT. I mean, Leo's whole character's a reference to that at this point.
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. I'm gonna stick with Mona for right now. I'm probably gonna rewatch through those episodes at some point soon.
Tell you what the best episode is.
Note.
I can tell you what the funny episode is, Kevin. Oh, no, keep
Is it
going.
when
Keep going. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know the part. Well, hang on. Let me finish the intro, and I'll tell you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
part
yeah,
that
yeah. Go
my
ahead, go ahead.
funniest moment in the campaign to me.
Mhm.
So so it's basically you guys found out that when the cult took revenge on Lona, who had been one of their assassins, and decided that she wanted more from her life than just that. They killed all the parents. They took the children, including Farina and Leo's brothers, and Leo and his father Splinter managed to escape.
His
And
actual father? No.
no, it's not his actual father. It was his.
He's my uncle. Remember?
It's
Yeah.
yeah. It was kind of a. It was. I think you learned that he was kind of like a family friend, like a godfather in a way.
Right. So now I'm wondering, would Splinter have like recognized Farina?
That's a good question. I'm gonna roll for that because.
Oh, he's dead now, so he ain't recognizing shit.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, this is like a retroactive roll.
Well, he should just say no. He says no, he didn't, because he didn't mention nothing.
Well, actually, I'm actually gonna say he didn't, because the only reason why is Farina, like, he had only seen Farina like when she was a child, and it's
Yeah.
been
But
years.
but apparently Farina's a spitting image of her mother.
Yep, you did find that out. You found childhood photos of your parents, Farina, who unfortunately lost their lives.
So we think.
Oh no, I'm confirming it right now. They're dead.
So, you know,
Uh,
anybody
Too
can
bad
work
I can't use my like phantom skills to like speak with him.
Yeah.
It's like only recently departed.
I mean,
Well,
recent's a pretty
okay.
general thing.
No, no.
So,
See, so what you need is like I need to like I needed to have this ability back
Yeah.
then, and then I would need it to have like captured his soul. Which is like a really
don't you-
messed up thing to do to him.
Wait, you have the orc soul, right? The orc leader soul.
Yeah.
So you can
No,
talk to
no,
orc
I
leader?
don't have a soul. I just have like his skill.
Okay.
yeah. Later she'll be able to actually capture souls.
Oh, I can actually. I can do it now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are high enough level to have that. But
So could theoretically one of us die and then Farina captures a soul and do something with that?
in theory, yeah, and you would. The only
Yeah,
thing is
but
you wouldn't be able to be revived until.
I mean, I kind of can't do too much with it. Like, I can ask you like a question.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it,
You
really, as far as like useful
Yeah.
stuff goes.
You could ask the
Okay.
Or
ghost living inside Leo all the questions.
We don't know if it's inside Leo.
Or for I mean,
Oh,
Leo,
yeah,
Leo
we
ate
need-
it. I'm pretty sure it's in Leo still.
It's,
At some point, we're gonna have to tackle that.
Are you ever gonna tackle Farina stealing a free sample from the potion shop or whatever, or the poison in episode 2 or 3, Gavin?
Oh
Probably
yeah.
not, because the guy who runs that shop is an idiot.
Okay.
Like, no, it's like, and this is across several campaigns that he's appeared in. He like, I'll go ahead and tell you guys, he is an idiot, because in my in-person campaign, and the original potion table had a wish potion,
Oh.
and I put it as 100, and I was like, oh, this will be fun. They'll like maybe like after a while they'll get it. No, one of my players got it in the first session. I was
Why are you
so mad.
surprised by that? You give us $1 million. You give us so much money. You act like 100 is a
No,
gargantuan
well,
amount.
Well, no, but it's the fact that he rolled a D1 100 on a D100.
Oh, nice.
Like in the first session, I was like, "There's no way that he's gonna roll that," and he rolled it. I was mad.
Well, now the D100, the 100 is invulnerability.
Yeah, I did change that. I changed both 99, because 99 was also a reverse wish, and guess that same player also got that one. I was so mad about that
I
too.
think if you roll 101 on a D100, you should be able to get the wish.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's look at well, we can talk about Phantom Rogue stuff later. So we are gonna pick right back up. You guys, currently the three of you are standing outside of Farina's childhood home, or the remains of it, um, alongside the exile. Which Kevin, I did answer your question about what she would like the ones you generated, which she would look closest to.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Just Gavin, did you like roll on whether Splinter would have recognized me? We'll just
I
keep that aside if it ever
I
comes up.
did. It was
Yeah.
all yeah. I I did, but I think honestly I don't like I rolled low to be fair, but I think he's just with how old he was and just how
Yeah.
long it's been. I think it's
Yeah,
just
I mean
unfortunately
it's
he didn't write.
probably never gonna come up, but something just
Yeah,
note down.
it's an interesting thought. But the exile kind of looks to you all. Mara looks to you all and goes, so I guess the I guess the question is, what are your goals now that you've learned about the goal?
Hmm. I need to find out. Well, not find out, but how much of the cult is it in on this? Does it like at what level does it start? Like obviously the leader is the high priestess is part of this, but like who else
Good point.
among the
Even I don't know that. I haven't been with the sisterhood in a long time, so I don't even know of that information. And yeah, I mean, you know that there are assassins everywhere.
Hmm.
I would definitely, luckily, I was able to before I prepared this place, so there no divination spell can be cast on this area. So we're just gonna have to be careful when we meet because if they see us together, they may be able to pick up they may be able to pick up that you know.
That's true, but they don't have any reason to suspect me.
That's also true.
Well, as far as I know, anyway, nobody caught me sneaking through there,
I
uh,
would
uh,
say
sneaking through her possessions, I guess.
I would say this is just my suggestion. It might be a good idea to figure out one, we can look into finding their other base, but and I can what I can do is I can send a job to your guild that won't be by my name, but will be basically like a job at some point that will basically like require you guys to go out some distance and you can use that as a reason to come meet with me. But another thing that might be handy is figuring out who they might want you to kill next. Because if they're giving you planned target, finding out who like what their plans for that are. It can't just be, oh, we just keep killing everybody.
Mm. Well, considering my previous targets, there's nothing really that stands out. So uh, it might
Mm,
just be that they still do like the regular contracts. It's just they do some extra.
I would just keep in maybe do some whenever you get a new target from them, do some research before you.
Would Farina get a new target even though her current target is you?
No, I don't think I will.
That's a good point. Forgot that they forgot about that. Hmm.
Yeah. Perhaps just as a cover, you could give us something of yours so that if they ask, what have we done with you, the exiled? We could either lie or present a piece of proof to show that you were quote unquote vanquished.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Would that
Like
work?
Shakespeare.
Mm, they will probably want. I don't
Yeah.
think you could maybe convince most of them. The High Priestess is the one I'm concerned about.
See, here's the thing: they've never asked for proof before. I'm assuming they just have the means to know
We
whether
could.
whether the contract has been completed. So I'm not quite sure. That's
I think they have a lot of trust in you, Farina. But at the same time, the Exiled is on another level than any other contract you've ever received. I don't think it'd be a bad idea if Mara here gave us something of hers. Potentially a locket of her hair, uh, her 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 pinky. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
Hmm. Thanks for a second. We may need to. Another thing we could potentially do is stage something where it looks like you all killed me.
yes. I think that could work.
We'll have to work on that. We'll have to figure that out. But I think finding this base is probably a good idea too. And I'll look into that. I think my group should be able to find it soon. We've been trying to track it down for a little bit.
Or group?
I've got a few followers of my own who previously were part of the sisterhood who,
Oh,
let's just say they also, like me, don't like what they're doing with my mother's words.
are you in contact with your mother?
Every so often, um, despite what the cult may make you believe, the goddess can be involved, but she's not always as direct as speaking in your head as they
Oh,
kind of portray it. Um, the gods work in different ways. They sometimes work in signs and stuff like that.
see.
Symbolism. The way the way they always made it out to be when I was a member, it was like, I don't know. I always hated when I found out. I hated the fact that they basically made me feel like I had a relationship with my mom, and I didn't. And she looks kind of like her fist clenches at that. She looks like very like I'll give this to you guys with passive insight. Like she looks really angry when she mentions that.
Hmm. Well, I think we can, if we work together. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, except without punching Sachi, I guess, in this situation.
How would Sachi get punched?
Yeah, I think you're the shortest.
That's fair. Um, I think that first and foremost, we need to find Turtle Boy's siblings.
Well,
We've been.
we know where they probably are. It's just very far
Do
away.
we? Do we know for a fact that the second location is up there? I thought we were still looking for it.
No,
It's in
it's
that general location. It's probably in the fourth province. It's just finding the um the exact location. They keep it very hidden
Hmm.
and they keep it
Okay,
because of the whole thing with sisterhood. If they're training a bunch of men, they're gonna keep that really secret.
that's fair.
'Cause-
well, if
'cause
they do have any information on that, that's probably back at the main temple.
hmm,
Uh,
well,
I don't know.
how's this for a plan? You attempt to stage an attack on the temple. We fake a fight against you, somehow manage to fool them into thinking you're dead. at which point you might be able to sneak in.
Not a bad idea. Let me look at her spell list because she probably
She has that. She can teleport for sure, right?
yeah, she has the teleport spell. She is a sorcerer. Yeah, she's got. I forgot how intricate I made this spell list. She's got a lot. Scary stuff.
If
She
you can
has
do it, if you can do it for anybody.
at a game. She has a spell called Disintegrate.
Oh, that sounds intimidating.
Out of game, if you are hit, it's a dexterity saving throw, and if you fail, you're hit by a bunch of force damage. And if you go to 0 with that uh damage, you get disintegrated basically.
Very
And you
fitting.
yeah. She also has a spell called Power Word Stun, which basically she just if you're below a certain number of hit points, she says a word and you're stunned.
Okay, so the question is, um, why would she not be able to get in there before? Right? So,
Uh,
like,
I could probably get in there. And honestly, the only reason why I haven't gone in is because honestly, I didn't want to raise any alarms in case I was somehow caught. But if you were able to sneak in their office and they didn't sense you, they're not as secure as I thought they were. And honestly, that's probably we can probably
How do you know that? How do you know that I snuck in unbeknownst to everybody?
she's talking about Farina.
Oh, okay, that's true.
I feel like
At a
Sachi still
game,
would have
she's
said that out
talking
loud.
about Farina because Farina got this information.
Yeah,
We
I
don't.
I, I forgot that Farina did her own thing. Yeah.
so
Yeah,
the plan is like we fake a fight against her, but
yeah.
she fakes her death. Farina, or rather, I'm speaking out of game. So Farina gets like the credit as such for defeating her. That really puts her in high regard. That might give her access to more information.
That's a good plan. I mean,
I
what do
think
you
it
guys think?
works. Yeah, I like the plan. There's a very narrow margin of failure, but I mean we've made it this far.
We can just
A
kill her.
very narrow margin of failure is
A
a
very
good thing.
very narrow margin of victory. Uh, I have high intelligence. I don't know if you know that.
I'm tempted to make her have a roll insight, but I won't do it.
I have one of the highest intelligence in the group.
You do have one of the high.
I
I
do.
always forget that. You just have low wisdom. That's
Yeah,
what
my
it is.
wisdom is I have a 0 wisdom. I'm sorry, what's my wisdom? Yeah, 0. 11 wisdom, but 0 modifier.
Um, what do you? She kind of looks to you, Leo. What are you thinking?
Kind of what they said. I feel like it's overly complicated, and there's too much that can go wrong.
Mm,
Because they could easily, like she said, like they're waterproof before overkillings. So how else are we gonna
there's
prove it
also,
now?
yeah. Not to mention, there's also the issue if they bring out all of their assassins there.
We got to make it look good, and you might
I
accidentally
can't.
die, or some of us might accidentally get killed.
I can't. I can fight you all. Like, well, I can fight like a small number of people, but like fighting on my. I mean, I would have to bring in those my accomplices to potentially stand a chance, but there's a lot of them.
No,
Like
here's the
the
thing, right?
numbers might be
This
an
this
issue.
is this is my contract. I don't think they would interfere.
I don't know. They
If,
might
if it's a
make an
direct,
exception for this one though. I
like a
mean,
direct
they
assault on
how
their fortress, yeah.
yeah, especially how long have they been going after you, Mara?
For a few years now, probably 5, 10 years.
And how many have they sent assassins against you before?
Yep, and I would either I was able to convince some of them, and others, unfortunately, I had to do a little bit of a reverse assassination.
And be honest with us. Look at Farina. Do you think how much effort would it take for you to kill her? Not a lot, right?
I think it would take, I think, based on what I've seen of her, she is very good at stealth.
She is. I agree with that.
She is very good at hiding from her opponent and also being able to, with the weaponry she has acquired since she left the cult, or since she left the temple originally, she is a lot more, shall we say, explosive. She kind of winks at you at that, looking at your guns.
Yeah. No, but still, I do think that they would not interfere. This is
I don't know about that
pretty
one.
ritualistic, even for them. Even with what we've learned, it's still a pretty sacred thing. And
If they're willing
even
to lie
and though
about the
they
but if they're willing to lie
no,
about the goddess, I think all bets are off here.
I don't think they're completely lying though. See, here's the thing: they have been fulfilling various contracts, right? Who are they coming from? Surely not all of them are like just
Okay, but
total
to
nonsense.
point to Farina's side, it sounds like it's like knowledge at the top, but the people underneath don't know what's up.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I said like the high priestess sure knows what's going on with the fake contracts and whatnot, but how many of the people under her know what's up? How many of them don't know that it's not legit? You know.
Yeah, exactly. So
There is another option that we could consider, and that could be drawing the other the male assassins out. Have you come after me in my usual neck of the woods, and see if they do anything about it. See if they send their assassins to either
is that
assist or
in the fourth district, or what's
the
it
fourth
called?
province, yeah. Um, so, uh, we could maybe draw them. If we could potentially draw them out. Now, the thing about your brothers is, Leo, I would not be surprised if they're brainwashed, considering Farina and all the others that were following these ideals. Your brothers may not recognize you and may attack you.
I haven't seen them in forever. We will try to capture them and reverse brainwash if we can, but if we got to do what we got to do.
Turtle brothers, speak with a bit more tact.
I barely remember them or anything about them. It's
Does
been
blood mean nothing to you?
not really.
We will save Turtle Boy's brothers, even if they don't recognize him and they're brainwashed.
Master Splinter was basically all I remembered from my childhood. So
Yes, and Master Splinter would want you to save them.
he might, but he's dead now, Sachi.
I, I still think that if you just strike at the temple itself, I mean, not strike, but like act against them, be better than journeying all the way over to the fourth province on the chance that the male assassins will come out of hiding. We don't even know where they are.
Hmm. What do you
Again,
think first?
here's my full complete plan. Again, so you stage an attack on the temple. We fight you. You fake your death. I get the credit. I managed to for uh, getting credit for your death raises my standing, gives me access to more information. Meanwhile, if you faked your death, you can like sneak in. You'll be much. No one's going to be looking for you. You
And
might be able to find something, and if we can find out like who exactly is involved, aside from the high priestess, how many of her uh, how many of her servants are direct servants are involved as well, then
how strong is the High Priestess?
we can just like strike at
Are you
the head
asking
of
in
the snake,
character?
basically.
Yes, Leo wants to know. How strong is the High Priestess?
Uh, Mara looks to Karina. My understanding, she's pretty strong. That's just what I've insighted from her. I've tried to fight her before, and I had to, but I was not as strong as am now back then. So I
Uh,
don't know how strong she is now.
we can find somebody as easy as you guys snuck in before. I mean, I'm sure you can sneak around and find some more information and just listen to people, and then we can find someone and just kidnap them.
Admittedly, I did sneak in there by myself. It was only me. Uh, I did a bit of stealthing, invisibility, and I was able to make my way there.
You can find someone to kidnap and torture, and get information.
I'll cut a bitch. Think I will.
We don't.
And again, if we can find out like who exactly is involved, then we can just like strike them down right there and then.
Yeah, but we need
If it's not
information
too
because we need
many.
to know their other bases and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
can,
Strike them.
as
I
much
mean,
as
we
much as
don't need to
Leo.
kill them, but I don't mean like kill them, but like stop them.
I don't think
I
it'd be
don't.
that
We could
simple.
If the majority of the underlings are not involved, or at least the lower level ones are definitely not involved, then they would, if we can find some proof, which I know the proof exists, that we might be able to turn them against the high priestess.
True.
We stage a coup basically.
The
That's a
only thing is,
pretty bold plan. That's a pretty like no going back.
the only
But
issue is if she's able to turn it on you and basically turns everyone against you, and then you become a target.
yes, them are dead. But
Then you would basically be on the run as well. You like, to be completely honest, they know you've been staying. They probably know that you've been staying in Novastone, and you probably wouldn't be able to stay there safely anymore.
But Novastone has the potion shop. You tell
Well,
us to leave the potion shop behind?
then our targets are just coming to us. That's easier.
I don't know how I feel about being a wanted assassin target my entire life.
It won't be your entire life. It'll just be until we get this all sorted out.
This isn't just we're not just tying our shoe here. We're taking down an entire cult.
not the entire cult, just the leadership.
The strongest part of the entire cult, which has indoctrinated everybody else.
Yes, but I know the proof exists. It's in
Think
her room.
So Farina can get in there and get the proof. Sachi, with your wonderful speaking abilities, will convince them that it's to join our side.
they're gonna fucking skewer me. I'm gonna be fucking roasted cat.
Everyone loves you, Sachi.
You. I mean that.
Besides me, but yeah, everybody else.
I mean, we could try to just make. I mean, we don't have to do this necessarily just yet. We should probably give you guys some prep time before that.
Yeah, we need to go back to Novastone first and foremost.
But I mean, it sounds like as good a plan as any to stage an attack. I could maybe like within a month, they like basically plan to head there and let myself caught, or at least let myself be detected. And you, because you've been hunting me, chase me down there, and then
Yeah.
we have the fight, and then hopefully, now I will have to tell you to make it look good. I may have to not. I may have to be a little rough.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Does that look? Does that sound fun? My question. This is the DM question for Sachi. Does Sachi find this fun?
And I guess the cult knows that we're kind of teamed up with Farina, right? So it's not going to be it's expected that we would like be fighting by her side to take on the exiled, correct?
Well, that's a good question. Well, okay, that's a question, I guess, for Farina. Would Farina
Okay.
want them to team up with her, or would this be something because it's like one of her assassinations? Would this be something that Farina
No,
would
no,
like
it's
tackle it alone?
no. You are allowed to like take the help you need, basically. So again, it's point is to get the assassination done, but and you can use any tools at your disposal. And in this case,
Guess we're
these
the
guys are
tools.
the tools.
More
Ah,
importantly,
she called you tools.
the cult hasn't really met Leo yet. More importantly, would they make any kind of connection between Leo and all this other stuff, and the brothers, and the
Oh,
families being
that's a
murdered, and that kind of stuff?
good point.
I don't know
Oh,
why they
they
would
don't.
though. I don't, but like, it's just one of many
No,
torts.
but it was like for my mother, that kind of stuff. It was like a heavy family hit. Like they wanted it.
Yeah, but it's not like you have your mother's fucking shell.
How many tortoises have we run into, Kevin?
There's
Sachi.
other tortoises.
Yeah, three brothers. The other assassin combat that we haven't
I,
found yet.
but like, our
I think we've
tortoises
seen
are
like two.
native to this land. I guess
Portals are native, and you guys have met enough. You met one in Mykonos who sold you. He made statues, or he helped
One
make that chair
of all
for
the
you.
people we've met one.
Yeah, but that's just because we haven't ran into
They're
them.
not.
They're native to the land.
They tend to congregate more towards the coasts and archipelagos. That's
I guess where
part
you're from, the
of
fucking
why.
coast.
Yeah, that's where I'm from after Bachelor to boot us there. That's not originally where I was from, obviously.
Um,
I don't
like
see why. I
coastal
don't.
like regions. So like Province 8, you can find a number of turtles. Like they are found. The thing is, it's not so much like do all turtles know each other? It's more of just like Leo and Farina, you would probably get this just from the picture. Leo does have some similarities to his mother as far as looks go. Um, like honestly, like head shape, uh, face, like Leo look eyes, like Leo looks very similar to the picture of his mom that you saw.
You look like a girl, turtle boy.
See, I'm
So
seeing.
the question is that they took Leo's brothers, but was it like do they still care about that? Care about us in terms of
The only one that would probably, 'cause the knowledge is not going to be common knowledge. They wouldn't have wanted to bring up someone that left too much, that had died. So the high priestess might bring it up.
yeah, but even her like okay, even if she recognizes Leo, like what's she gonna do with that?
Yeah, she wouldn't. That's a good point. She wouldn't necessarily. She didn't want to blow her cover. She's not going to do anything outwardly. So even if she recognizes it, she's not going to do anything in front of everybody.
Yeah, but then could she not just put a target on Leo? Like say, oh, here's the next
No,
target.
no. I mean, again, like in terms of like even if she recognizes Leo, like okay, so So what's the big deal then? Like,
Well, in my mind, it's like,
it's not
okay,
like she can like
what's the coincidence that this turtle from the family we murdered and stole his brothers from suddenly shows up here?
yeah, sure, it's a pretty big coincidence, but
But what I'm saying is, we do all this. They see Turtle Boy's there. They could very easily send some assassins after Turtle Boy afterwards, because she wants to tie up the loose ends.
I
yes,
mean,
but
there's always the
we're gonna
ability to
tie up the
disguise
loose ends
him.
before she gets to do that.
I mean, we could always disguise him.
Hmm.
Oh wait, do I have that spell? No, I don't know. I don't know.
No, we can
There is,
get a scroll.
you could get a scroll. You could get a scroll of, well, probably the one that would be better would be Alter Self, where basically it gives you the ability to shapeshift into whatever form you want.
Could be a Tabaxi Turtle Boy.
That's okay.
You could be me.
God no.
You guys could commission a few scrolls of that, and
And you
Leo
could,
could transform himself beforehand.
yeah, we could grab one of those in Nova Stone.
I do think you guys do need to prep before we do this. I'd say take a month
So
to
out of game, like if
rest.
out of game, like so, if we get into a fight with the high priestess, like how fucked are we?
Sounds like we're pretty
Uh,
fucked.
I would say Farina would have know that he is he is she is in particular a cleric, and clerics are pretty strong.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
you've seen
we
what
would have
May
like
can
the help of
do.
the we would have the help of the exile as well if we do get into a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
no, like this,
but if we have
this,
but if we're fighting with the exiled and with the high priestess and we're in the place, we're also going to have to deal with everybody else that's there.
yeah, like
I mean, again,
she's strong.
like out of game, like the way I see it is like she would know. Obviously, there's a high priestess, and then there's probably like a relatively small group of devout, not devout, but rather like her followers that are in on this whole thing, and then
Well,
the rest of the assassins are like they're just like following orders
Well, then
basically.
it's a
So
question then of if we get A, if we get the information, then B, how effectively we give the information out. That it's all bullcrap, basically.
we would
I
have to
think
like basically announce it openly,
you,
like,
yeah,
like
we would need to make sure we got that. We would need to make sure that we got that information. We also would need to make sure it's still there. Like, I'm assuming you left no
Mhm.
trace of your presence there.
I mean, I tried to, but again, if you want to be a dick about it, you can always be a dick about it.
This is in game. I mean, I haven't decided if I'm gonna be a dick about it. You are professional. I'm not gonna necessarily. I'm not gonna necessarily be a dick about it. But
Yeah, I mean, so here's how I'm seeing it play out. Like, if we get that information, we would basically have to prop up Mara as like the true head of the faith, as the daughter of the Raven Queen. Here's the proof that the High Priest is bullshitting you. Here's the daughter of the Raven Queen. She's here to take over, or not take over, but like lead us to the true, lead us on the true path, basically. So like prop it up in like words of religion and faith, and use the proof and the existence of the goddess's daughter as a way to like convince both convince the followers, both in terms of like physical evidence and faith-based evidence. Did you catch that?
yeah, I think it's a good. I think it's a good strategy.
Doesn't mean it'll work out.
Oh no, like I'll be honest, as somebody who's played D&D for a while, no plan ever makes it through.
Oh,
No initial plan ever completely works. It is very rare, especially when the dice rolls are.
Yeah, there's just a
Yeah.
lot of variables
Yeah.
that's impossible to take
I mean,
account of.
again, like I don't really see what else to do here really. Like we could go all the way over to like the fourth province, maybe find what we're looking for, and then what?
Would just question here? Would the existence of male assassins trained under the goddess, would that be a sign that the high priestess has lost her way?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I think
hypothetically speaking, if we ended up going with the plan that the exiled says, and we find Turtle Boy's brothers, we deprogram them and use them as proof that the high priestess has been lying this whole time, then we might have something there.
yeah. I guess that could work. Like
The
that's another
reveal,
layer. That's another layer of evidence that we could do. We could
the
go,
layer of oh, go ahead.
yeah. So we could go there, hopefully find what we're looking for, come back to my plan, and then use all three pieces of evidence, as it were,
Yeah,
to
I agree, because it's one thing to tell somebody and have we could find some physical proof, but some people just get so dead set in their own ways that they can't even see what's right in front of them. But if we have evidence upon evidence of what we can show these people who've been lied to their entire lives, then we might be able to make some progress there.
my only concern is like if we do find the male assassins, the high priestess is gonna find out.
True.
Hmm. Well, I mean, another thing is they don't necessarily they know I've been hanging around the fourth province. They won't necessarily suspect you if you go there. Also, I believe based on the information, I've picked up information on all of you, um, before I saw you. I knew a little bit about Farina, but I kind of I was curious about the rest of you.
What do
I
you what
believe
do you know? What do you know about me?
I
Is
know
that
that
really important right now?
Just curious.
um, but isn't your cleric from the fourth province? The girl with the dragon, little
Who's
girl?
who sleeps a lot? Yes.
She might be a reason you guys might head back there, because I mean, it's homecoming for her.
True. She always talks about going back home as well.
I mean, it's not that going there would be a cause for concern. It's like if we find Leo's brothers, like surely the high priestess will find that out, unless we like just like completely wipe any trace of us.
I have to imagine we're going to have to fight her no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. But like, no, no, no. If we find Leo's brothers, then we would have to wipe out all trace of us having found them before word word gets back to the high priestess that her male assassins are
Well, the high
either.
priest. Well, we'll have the exile will be there. You'll be there, Mara, and you'll be able to help us out. We could claim, or we could make it so that the it looks like the exile killed Turtle Boy's brothers, but in reality, we whisked them away unwittingly.
The only thing I'm
Yes,
a little concerned about is if I am wondering if potentially that they might consider, if they know you're heading there, having you followed.
Yeah, that's no problem. Like as long as like we don't speak again,
Mhm.
like we find them, yes, or
Yeah,
rather
and
you draw them. You draw the assassin. We could do this whole gambit thing again. Like same thing we were planning to do at the temple, but like do it here as well. Like you draw them out.
Yeah.
can they are they
We
able
fight.
to
We fight.
hear
No,
our
wait.
correspondence?
Hmm?
If I use sending, would they be able to? Are they able to intercept that correspondence? If I sent it,
No,
okay.
I've met. So I cast a spell before you guys got here to basically prevent divination spells that would detect you from working here. Uh, game I need to check if sending is a divination spell. I don't think it is, but I need to check. Evocation. So yeah, sending would, but they wouldn't be able to tell your location. I'll go ahead and say.
Well, because what I'm thinking is if we want to like stay in contact with the exiled,
Yeah,
if
you
I
can. I mean,
if I use sending, would that like what I'm saying is that like traceable?
don't think they can trace that. It's not something that, unless they were specifically watching you, but they wouldn't necessarily know who you're talking to.
Okay, so if we decide to go up there and so long as we keep our distance from each other, there this would be one way we can keep in contact.
And another thing that I know Province 4 is a bit of a journey. Um, she's gonna reach into her pocket and she's gonna pull out a piece of paper. This might help you if you guys don't want to necessarily make the light all the way.
I see.
Uh, she'll hand it to you. She'll hand it to you, Sachi. Um,
You trust me with this?
well, you are a bard. You would probably know some information about this.
Well,
Um,
I read the paper.
you open it and it looks like a very intricate arcane rune and of like there's arcane. It's like an arcane circle.
Oh,
And go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, and I'll say for you with advantage.
yeah. Wish I could bardic inspiration myself. Uh, not great, but
Okay, 13. I'll give it to you.
yeah.
It's teleportation circle.
Woo! This is fun.
So, so long as with this, you could pretend you can basically. I don't think I don't know if you're necessarily strong enough to have this spell yet, but there's a spell that you can learn at some point called teleportation circle, where basically you can inscribe this circle into the ground, and then you can use it to fast travel. This circle is connected to one of my bases
In the fourth district
in the fourth province. Yeah.
or province. Okay. Am I able? Is there a limit as to how many people I can bring with me?
I'm looking at the spell right now. It doesn't. Unlike so out of game, unlike teleport, which only allows like 8 people,
Okay.
teleportation circle, you're basically um it's open for about 1 round, so anybody can enter it.
Even our ship?
The
How big's
ship
the
is not big
circle?
enough. The
Okay.
ship is not big enough.
The ship
I'll
is
go
too
ahead
big.
and give you that.
Ship is too big.
Yeah, it's too big.
Okay.
Yeah, you would need a spell. You would need a more powerful spell, like I think Gate or Arcane Gate. No, it's Gate. Yeah, Gate, uh oh yeah, Gate. So Gate is a 9th level spell that is like you can
Jeez.
create a portal that goes to another dimension.
Oh, fun.
Which is not a spell you guys can get because none of you are. Well, actually, clerics can get it. Sorcerers and wizards are the other people that get that. Actually, warlocks get it, but I don't know. Leo getting 9th level spells. I don't know if that's gonna happen in
I
this
would
game.
highly, I would highly doubt it.
think Leo's gonna die before he gets to 9th level.
I mean, Leo is important to all the arcs, it seems like. So we'll see.
I mean, he's just he's the one that goes down the most.
Yeah, Leo's the only one's died. So we use this. We go to the 4th province. How do we get back?
You could probably ask your guild master for a teleportation circle for Novastone. I imagine
Oh,
your guild probably has one.
you're probably right. That's a good idea.
So the other thing is, based on what I understand, there's somebody that works for your guild that practices in, like, basically is knowledgeable in extra dimensional spaces and teleportation, and could potentially inscribe a teleportation circle onto give your ship its own personal teleportation circle.
So we could teleport back to it. You wouldn't happen to know the name of this person, and their name wouldn't happen to rhyme with Blunk, correct?
I don't think it's your rabbit friend though.
Damn it.
I'm gonna see if she knows the name. I'm gonna roll history check for her.
Okay.
She's been doing research on you guys, but she
Yes.
probably wouldn't have every secret of everybody. Think his name. Think I found that his name is Larabine the Lavender.
That's his full name?
Well, he's a wizard. Larabine is his name, and then he has the title. It's kind of like so at a game. It's kind of like Gandalf the Grey.
Okay. Larabine the Lavender.
Yeah, I've heard.
So out of game. So if we go to the 4th province, right? That's
Mhm,
May's hometown. We
yep.
probably want to give her something to do there as well.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
have plans.
concerned. So I'm just concerned, like we may be having too many subplots going on at the same time.
Uh, I mean that's D&D in a nutshell, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. May could very easily sleep through her own arc. We don't know.
um, I have plans, and they may just be like, because like the thing is, you guys could also be like, you guys could basically be going on a job to like basically the exile could send you guys or somebody or she could have a contact from the 4th province send you guys a job
Yeah.
that is like a cover job that has to do with May in some way. Um, and we get to see like May's hometown and all that. Um, but then you guys could later enact your plans after
Mm.
that job is complete.
So
Well,
so here's the plan.
Mhm.
We go to the 4th province, find find a cover job basically. But in the meantime, try to find the assassins second base. Then Mara will draw the male assassins, and we take them out and unbrainwash them somehow. And I don't think we'll be followed because
How
they
would
don't
they?
really like. Again, like Farina is in good graces with the cult right now. They have no reason to suspect her of anything. So even if they do follow her, I don't think they're gonna be keeping a like constant eye on her. Basically.
My guilds might have legitimate jobs up there anyway. We might not even need like a cover job.
So yeah, so once if we manage to find Leo's brothers and then we de-brainwash them and take out any other male assassins, then we return to the temple, carry out our plan of fighting Mara, faking her death,
Mm-hmm.
and then finding the evidence inside,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
propping her up as the true successor. Use the evidence of her, the evidence of the High Priestess, and Leo's brothers, hopefully, as the male assassins, and then we can.
If we find the male assassin compound, we might find evidence up there anyway. That we might not even need to find evidence down here where we are.
No, there is other evidence of like just her contracts being completely bullshit.
I think
So
the more
there is
more evidence we can get, the better. Anything is if we're gonna take down the High Priestess and instate Mara as the leader, we need all we can get. So I agree with Farina on this one.
getting complicated.
It is, but it's a complicated situation that we're in.
So back to Nova
Yeah,
first
I guess that
and
works.
figure out
I
these
guess
teleport circles and go from there.
Yeah, we have to find Larry the Lobster. That's the name, right?
Oh yeah. Hey guys, I'm a trite.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll need prep time.
Yeah.
Like Batman.
Yeah. I'd say get some rest. I'll send something you guys' way at some point. Take some time to recuperate. You guys have been through quite a bit. I will say, I did hear about. There is one thing you guys might want to watch over.
Oh.
I did hear that one town Meadows Den that you guys were at might have hired a mercenary to go
What?
after your robot friend.
Why? He didn't even do anything. He just stood there.
He killed 14 people.
I'm offended. It's just the robot friend.
Menacingly.
It's kind of
Wait,
also
when
you
was
as well,
this?
but oh yeah,
I think you're
Farina
asleep.
wasn't there.
Oh, so we technically committed a small genocide in a.
Yeah,
In a
I know. I know about that. I'm asking in character. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, when did they send the mercenary?
no, when did this actually happen? Like I out of
When did
game, I know
and
I
Core
know
do
what
that?
happened, but I don't think Farina knows what happened.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I was describing. We kind of committed a small genocide in a little halfling, quarterling, three-fourthling village. It was mostly Core.
Why?
Well, Core set up. Well, Core insulted the mayor, and the mayor didn't take too kindly with that. And Turtle Boy wasn't in a good mood, so he just started punching. He almost died again there too. Turtle Boy almost died a lot.
I think we should go back there now and finish it off.
No,
they're sending mercenaries against us. Let's go finish them.
Admittedly, we kind of deserved it. I'm not gonna lie. The Squiggly Swiggleton. I don't know if we can take him down.
I'm sure we could. We could have almost taken him down before, and I'm a lot faster now. I'd get closer.
Okay, no, we're not taking anyone. Why would you? No.
I'll bring Core with me. It's fine. We'll handle it ourselves.
What was the spell that Core used, Gavin?
Spell he used was Spiritual Guardian.
Yeah, so
the same way he killed the orc kid too, actually.
Well, no one knows what the orc kids. Yeah. So, well, I appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. Do you know anything about this mercenary that we should be aware of?
The only information I have on them is that I think they hired them. I think they might be mad at you, Leo, but I think they're more mad at Core because Core technically killed more people.
I mean, they revived them all. Is that really justifiable?
But also, I think the assassin is like more in tune to like getting rid of Warforged specifically.
Oh no! You don't think they'd use rust monsters, would they?
The assassin will stop coming after us if the people that are paying him don't exist anymore. So, just say.
I think it's easier to take out an assassin than a fucking genocide a whole village.
I disagree. We came so close last time.
What do you
We were
mean?
almost
You
there.
fucking died. You
I did
knocked
not.
out.
I did not get knocked out.
You did get knocked out. You were at 0 health.
You did.
And we're better now. We're fine.
Yeah,
Kevin,
but
I remember that, and I didn't rewatch the episodes like Kevin did. You did get knocked out.
Squiggly, do you remember Squiggly Squiggleton? I remember
I
Squiggly
believe
Squiggleton.
in our abilities, Dan.
I'm not gonna. No, we're not doing that. That's a two-man job, and the
Exactly. It's me and Cora. That's all we need.
Cora will die.
I don't think so.
I think
Cora is really hard to kill, but I am working on that.
Yeah, I'm a specialize in taking out warforges. They probably have. Would heat metal work on Core?
Out of game, not really, because he has resistance to fire damage.
Okay, but there's still those fucking rust.
It would. I mean, in theory, if he was not I mean, in theory, yes, because he is made of metal, so they could just heat his body. But if he wasn't resistant to fire, that would actually be pretty bad for him.
Yeah.
Because he can't remove him. Because unlike if they use it on a weapon or a shield or something or armor, he can't take off himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a mage with lightning. It's just a mage with lightning bolt. That's the only threat. Everyone else is nothing.
That we're aware of.
I also think they probably honestly, and this may be a good test run because from what I've seen, you guys have not dealt with a lot of spellcasters.
There's one in Meadows Dad.
Well, yeah, and I think they sent a caster because I'm a caster personally, and I think the mercenary is a caster. I think you guys need to potentially work on getting better at fighting mages.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall when we fought a mage.
I don't think out of game. I don't know if I've thrown one. It's maybe been one or two.
I think you have once.
I mean, wasn't the fish guy one?
The fish guy?
Way back when it was like the big flooded cavern and stuff. We went through.
Yeah,
we fought the sea monster.
He had spells. Yeah, the Kuotoa. He had spells. Yeah, I remember that. I don't think I've thrown a lot of casters at you. There was also the hag.
There was the hag. That's true.
That completely optional fight.
So
Fight you guys
you
created.
Not optional. Who you guys?
I will 100% take blame for that. It's fine.
No, yeah, it was your fault. You decided to punch her.
And it was the right decision. At the end of the day.
Sure. Out of game, fun fact. Another this is just good for continuity. Another party that I'm running, I was asked to run a new game for some people, and I made one of their first job dealing with the demon chickens that are now running rampant because they are not owned by anybody anymore.
So are these technically concurrent runs going on?
Yeah.
Interesting.
To see if we can spill our chaos in other worlds.
Yeah, you guys left chaos there, so now somebody else has to go and fix it.
Was there an did Squiggly Squiggleton make another appearance?
He hasn't. Well, they haven't taken that job yet. It was just one of the jobs. They just got it's a campaign I just started.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If we slaughter Meadows Dead, there could be a job to find the people who did it.
Turtle Boy, stop it! When are you gonna grow up?
Well, we murder Meadows Dead.
Oh, you told me, you came to me on that beach, Turtle Boy, after you died. You said, I want to be a better person. I want to make friends.
Yeah,
and
with you guys.
Done?
With you
You've
all.
done
With
nothing.
you guys. With you guys.
Well, I'm saying I don't want to be a fucking genocider.
Well, I want to kill the little stupid gnome wizard. Or halfling wizard, excuse me.
Wait, instigated that attack. We were the bad people for once. That was the only time. Every other time we've been perfect. We never done anything wrong, except that one time.
Roll deception check.
Who might? I don't know what I don't know.
This is more. This is partly for. This is partly because of the children thing, but you guys have also done other things.
I didn't kill the children.
You're fine. It's your best. It's one of your best skills. What are you talking about?
I know.
I think that is literally your best skill.
And that in performance.
Like what? I don't know why you're worried about like what you're worried about. Even you
Oh,
roll
I'm
one.
not worried.
You get a
I'm
14.
not worried. It's like I don't think Leo. I think Leo just assumes we're always the good guys.
I've never assumed we're the good guys. What are you talking about?
What'd you say?
Leo has never assumed we're good.
No, yeah.
Leo, do you think you're terrible? Do you just think we're all assholes?
I think we just do what's best in the situation.
So you think we do what's good in this situation?
No, what's best. Sometimes that means being an asshole. Sometimes that means being a nice person.
I mean, we've talked about this before, and this is still out of game for listeners. I apologize for us kind of going in and out of that, but there was a point where the assassin was a more higher, like a better moral, was a more moral character compared to you two.
That's surprising.
I don't even want to kill everybody. I just have a small list of people.
You want to get a whole village? That's a big list.
Yeah, but it's only one item on the list.
Well, so you just said one village equals one item.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
That's how it works in Leo's mind.
Listen, the only thing that's on my list currently is Coal Run. That son of a bitch. I fucking hate Coal Run. But other than him, that's the only person on my list right now.
He did. He didn't do anything.
He did. He didn't do enough. That's why he's on my list. Every day that Coal Run wakes up is another day in which I have failed.
Thought you would finally stop trying to make Core. Actually, would Rocky still want to make Core the mayor at this point? With how much Core has changed since then?
I mean, Core was always going to be a figurehead anyway. So that's okay.
Core is not the brains of the operation. Secretly, Sachi is running the government.
No, Core even said as long as he doesn't have to do any of the paperwork and he could just do his own thing, he's okay with being mayor.
Core, as tough as he is very, very manipulatable. I feel like.
Sometimes he likes to do his own things.
I'm waiting for the moment Matt hops on right like as we're talking about him.
Yeah,
I've been waiting.
His ears are probably ringing right now. He said an hour or two though.
Yeah, I noticed. I read back, and then Allie didn't even say when. She just said she'd be late.
Allie.
So we'll see if she joins. I'm not. We'll see.
Okay.
But was there anything else you guys wanted to discuss with Mara before, or was there anything you guys wanted to do in the town?
In the shitty rundown town that we're in?
Yeah. I mean,
I want to whisper telepathically to Sachi. What if we just kill Mara?
Mara would fucking no diff 360 no scope us.
Yeah, but we can surprise her. It's a 3 1 right now.
Her. Yeah, what do you think? Farina would immediately start attacking us.
Okay, this is a question. Has he done that with Sachi yet?
I think I've teased it like that silly shit.
Yeah, he called me a fucking idiot as I was going to sneak into the place that Farina's going to.
Yeah, Sachi, you kind of like he's speaking in your head. Like he's not saying this out loud.
But can I reply to him in my head?
I think so. Let me look at that warlock.
I mean, I also have a message.
Okay. Oh, he's using the message can. Okay, so yeah, he's using the message cantrip. Thought it was like a great old one's.
Hey, mine's the awakened mind.
Oh, games using Awaken Mind. I just put message because I'm saying I could.
Yeah, you can use it both. Awaken Mind. It doesn't say you can reply, so like I'll say like
Well, I could use a message to reply.
You just nod your
yeah,
head
you
up
can
and
just
down
use
if you agree
message.
or not.
But yeah, Sachi, Leo's speaking in your head.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a terrible idea. Mara would absolutely fucking turn us inside out, and then Farina would piss on our graves.
I mean, I
That
think I
last
think I
part.
think we can explain the plan to Farina.
Why would she go along with it?
Because
She's trying to.
because it skips so many steps. We don't need to fake it anymore. We can just get on their good sides, and we can move ourselves up and just take it down from the top.
I don't think that's what she wants. I think you just want to be at the top.
No, I don't care about the success of the organization and all this stuff.
So first you're trying to make Core mayor. Now you're trying to make Farina the leader of a cult.
Yeah, I'm totally up for that. I mean, I wouldn't kill Mara, but
Yeah, well, because the thing is, it's like the reason why I said Farina is more moral than you. I think she is still. Farina, yes, she kills, but she's always like it's always like
The name
she
for
doesn't
God,
kill for
quote
no
unquote.
reason.
Yeah.
She either does it in self-defense or it's because it's been like it's divine chosen to be killed.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problems like killing innocent people if the goddess demands it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I can justify every single kill.
I'm just saying, like this is just my hint as a DM. This Mara might be higher level than you guys, like multiple levels higher.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not fighting her. Like
Well, yes. Yeah. I'm like I know. I think just looking at her, we can tell that Mara, she's very experienced. She can absolutely destroy us. And at the same time, we also know that Farina is not going to assist us in attacking her. Nor do I want to attack Mara in the first place. Ergo, this is a terrible idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it
That's
would
fine.
just be Leo and probably Core. I think Core would be the only
No,
other
I don't.
person that would join.
Core is not suicidal.
And Clunk and Azala are also in the midst as well. Like they
Oh
also.
yeah, you brought them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, Clunk would not jump to Leo's aid
Yeah.
necessarily.
I wonder why.
Really?
Yeah.
If if Sachi or one of the others was in trouble, sure. But he does not like Leo right now. Which is kind of funny, the tortoise and the hare. I just realized that.
It's true. It's a good point.
Is that why you hate him so much, Leo? Was it because like a rabbit, like your ancestor, a tortoise, lost to his ancestor, a hare?
Well, technically, the tortoise won.
I'm not going to add that to my
Oh wait, no,
backstory
that's
now,
right.
but
I'm just saying, it's kind of interesting that you
Mortal
hate him.
enemies.
did I hate Clark right from the get-go, or did he do something that made me angry? I don't
I
No,
think you hated him from the get-go because he was short. Isn't Leo racist?
Yes, but
canonically,
mostly gnomes and halflings.
yeah, canonically,
Base.
Leo is racist.
Base.
Oh, yeah,
Leo has slightly.
Core and Leo.
Leo has at least like begun to outgrow his racism.
He's gotten better about it, I will say. Like Leo's gotten better. Core's gotten worse. Core's gotten a lot worse. There's part of the reason why I'm sending an assassin after him. I'm not specifically. Well, okay, technically I'm specifically trying to kill him, but I'm not like. I'm giving him a chance to fight for his survival. I'm not necessarily gonna just be like, you're dead. I'm not that kind of DM.
Yeah.
Those kind of DMs are, for anyone watching, a DM. If you have a DM that like specifically kills your character out of nowhere, that is a bad DM. Do not play with that DM. No D&D is better than bad D&D. That's my TED talk for the day. I'll get off my soapbox now.
No, that's fair. You at least give them a fighting chance.
Okay, so no fighting more. Fair. Okay.
I guess we're not playing with you again.
Oh no! Oh, that makes me
I
sad.
didn't mean that.
I know you didn't. If you guys wouldn't have played this long, we've been playing for over a year now.
Yeah. To be fair, you
well
did.
over
You
a
did.
year, actually, like almost 1.5 years.
And that's been 2 years actually.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it's
Like
been,
we're.
oh yeah,
It,
this month. I think it was April.
Happy
We
anniversary.
started.
no, yeah, it was. It was. We had session 1 sometime early April, like because our session 2 came out was live on Games Channel like on April 19th or something.
May have been March then. It was either March or April, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
been 2 years. Wow. Time flies. Anyways, was there
But yeah,
anything?
like we're not attacking Mara. That's not happening.
No, I agree.
That's fine.
So, is there anything that Leo or Farina, since this is you've discovered this your childhood home, is there anything you two want to do before you hit the road or hit the sky? I guess.
We found a picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
guess I could like just search for anything else.
Roll me an investigation check. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, at this point, there's not a lot
Yeah.
left.
No, you didn't look here.
Does she like find a monster or something?
You just found fossilized poop.
Yeah, actually, I like that. You find some waste. You find a dead animal carcass.
Look,
Like you
turtle
find
boy,
somebody's dog.
it's valuable.
Put it in your pockets and Sachi and bring it with us. Sell it later.
Oh, Cora's gonna love this.
Oh no, he's gonna
Well,
he's gonna bring it back to life. It's gonna be like Frankenweenie.
Never seen it.
I haven't either. I just remember seeing commercials for it when I was younger.
Before we go, by the way, I would like to speak to the exile on my own.
Okay. What's that?
So you have a lot of information. You have acquired quite a bit of knowledge about various people, correct? As you've shown
Yeah.
us.
Yep. I've gotten some information.
Oh, I have a name that just tell me if you ever heard this name, okay?
Okay.
He goes by the name Gideon Brassley. Does that ring any bells?
Let me roll her history check. And if you could type that name in the chat so I can write that down,
There you go.
thank you. Name sounds familiar. Do you what did he do you like know like an occupation or anything like that?
I don't know much. He wasn't around much. He kind of just left when I was younger. I just know he's a man. Of course, here. Uh, I just know that he is human, and he's out there.
Tell you what, I'll do some research. I'll do some looking at investigation. See if I can get you some information.
Thank you. It would mean a lot if you did.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're helping me out with this. You're risking your lives, and you guys are giving me trust, which it's been a while since I've had that feeling, so I I might as well pay it forward.
Thank you. And I appreciate you telling us that Core has a mercenary coming after him as well.
Yeah, I'd rather. I mean, you guys are pretty capable. I'd rather you guys not die.
Preferably.
Speaking of core,
Hmm. He has
hello, man.
arisen.
Hello.
So we've been playing for over an hour, I think, at this point.
And it's all
Uh,
just been one conversation.
yeah, we had a lot of role play going on.
Ooh.
So they've been talking with Mara, the exile, about like what strategies like they could do to basically take down Halt or reveal like what they've been doing. Um, so my understanding is the plan is for you guys to return to Novastone soon, take some downtime, and then you guys. She gave Sachi a teleportation circle, um, to basically allow you all to teleport to the fourth province to one of her bases, and basically a job would be presented to you all to handle as kind of a cover while you basically are trying to help her draw out the male assassins from the second compound.
Turtle Boy's brothers.
And whoever else may be there.
Um,
So
but
what? Are Leo's brothers of Don, Mike, and
Yeah, what are their
we'll
names?
find out.
Because you pretty much combine all the other names.
Exactly.
Game. You didn't leave a lot of room for them.
The more
I'll figure something out.
more importantly, Core. Meadows Head has sent an assassin after you, who's supposedly really good at killing Warforged. Would that
Yeah,
logically not make
she
sense to go finish off Meadows Head? Because if there's nobody to pay the assassin, he will come after you.
Core is stunned at this revelation.
Mhm.
yeah, no, Mara has told you guys that she has gotten word that there is a assassin being sent after the stunt you guys pulled in Meadows Den. It's kind of partially going after Leo, but because you killed more people, they've chosen somebody that specializes in Warforged killing,
Meadows
and you
Den.
also
Meadows
know that they're
Den.
likely
Is
a
that?
mage.
The halflings and the quarterlings, or whatever you call them.
Oh,
Three-quarterlings.
Yeah.
the half humans and the demons, and the demon summoners.
Yeah.
Why are they mad?
Uh,
Is it just because their secret was exposed? Or is it because they just don't like to admit that they are actually half the height of a human? They really have a really weird sense to themselves, if that's it.
It's fitting. People, little humans like that, also have short tempers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm waiting
I'll
for the
have-
next campaign where you all decide to play all short people or something. Except for Game, who is just like,
I can't play the racism card 2 games in a row.
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I banked my racism for the next campaign.
Oh no.
No, just kidding.
I have a couple characters ready. We'll see.
Um, but yeah, and they also, based on her description, they're likely a mage, which he thinks is a good idea for you guys to maybe confront this assassin, just because you guys don't have a lot of experience fighting mages.
Well, you just go up and smash them like all the rest.
You say that.
All right, fine. I'll throw some of the half humans at them.
Oh no. Um, but so Farina found a photo of her family and she's taking that. Sachi just asked Mara about her father, who we got a name drop for. That's
Sure.
the
I
first in the campaign.
didn't say it was my father, but sure, Gavin.
Well, okay,
I
sorry.
mean, it was
Some
obvious.
person. Leo and Core, was there anything you two wanted to do in the
Wait,
in
Farina is contemplating just what her life was before, I guess, what might have been. And while she does not regret what she is right now, because she doesn't know any other life, it's just a little contemplative moment, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, anyone who wants to can let's roll insight on Farina.
I have been rolling terribly today. Let's find out if I do well. That's 15's the highest I've rolled so far.
Are you
But it was a
are you
13, but
hiding?
yeah.
Are you hiding these feelings, by the way, Farina?
Not exactly.
I would say you guys.
This is how I imagine Farina.
Yeah. Hang on, let me find some sad music. I would say all of you. There we go.
I rolled
Found,
bad.
I found this.
You
I
still
found
rolled
it.
the highest.
You you rolled an 8, but you still got an 18.
Yeah.
You guys
I love
see
dice.
Farina kind of just staring at her home, kind of forlorn.
I'll walk up to Farina and I'll put my hand on her shoulder. You okay, Farina?
I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to feel right now?
It's a question I ask myself every minute of every day.
Yeah. Though I don't recommend taking the core path and having a dead orc body in your room.
That I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, I still have the head someplace.
No, the head's blown up. I blew up the head.
Oh, right. That's why it doesn't have the head.
Yeah. Yeah, Sashi blew it up. She was specific about that.
Just once again, there's a train passing by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't regret what I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, just thinking of what could have been.
Well,
maybe Leo wouldn't have been such an asshole.
Wow.
Well, I
Oh
think.
my goodness.
Well, that's how life works, right? You can come from the same place and come out with two completely different situations. I mean, you're not an asshole.
Yeah, I kill people for a living.
Yeah, but you, generally speaking, you care. You care. I mean, if you didn't care, you wouldn't be trying to reform your cult.
Reform the cult to do more killing, though.
But more justified killing. You know, I myself might be an atheist, but I'm sure you're the God that you talk to that might be up there. I'm sure it has a greater knowledge than more than what we do, us humans, us people.
What, do you want a one-on-one with a god? Just give me a bit. Just give me a bit.
Say, it is a weird, it is a weird concept in the D&D world to have a character that's an
I'm
atheist.
canonically atheist, Gavin. I listened to the old episodes. That's my character.
I know, it's always weird to me.
I'm an atheist. I'm a flat earther. I'm a January 6er. I'm a lot of things.
I'm tempted to throw an assassin your way next. For the flat earth comment. That's the thing that I'm mad about.
I mean, we've been up as far as we have, and it's still not curved. See?
That's
Flat
right.
Earth.
Yeah, see? But we'll,
Oh no, a dragon suddenly appeared and killed you all.
Farina, we're your friends. We started this journey together on that Zeppelin. We found each other. Maybe it was fate. Maybe it was your god that brought us all together. And now we're here to right the wrongs.
Yeah. Well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Leo, was there anything you wanted to do?
Besides genocide of village of halflings.
That comes later.
I'm meaning specifically before you leave your home.
Yeah.
I
village.
don't think so. We looked through both the houses. We found everything useful. Fine.
Okay.
So,
I would say you guys say goodbye tomorrow for now. Kind of are looking at her, and you kind of look away for a moment, and when you look back, he's gone. We'll turn off the sad Shrek music. It's not
Nice.
actually from Shrek, but it makes me think of Shrek.
I haven't seen Shrek in a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. You guys all get back on to Gulpy's Jewel and start making your way back to Novastone.
Yeah. How far is Amazon?
It's about 2 days away.
Okay.
So
I assume we would have, but since Clunk and Azalea were also down at the village because they also left the ship to come with us. So we would have informed them of everything.
yeah, I think you all would have gotten back onto the ship. Was there anything you guys? We'll probably fast travel this, but was there anything you guys wanted to do during the journey? Any like RP moments you wanted to have?
we still have
Yeah.
the firebombs on our ship, right?
We're not.
Firebombs. Yep, the firebombs are still available.
We should just
We're not.
fly
No.
over Meadowstone. We don't even have to stop. Just fly over it, and we'll just go back.
And they are assassins, so I mean, as soon as they don't have anyone to pay them, they have no reason to come after us.
It's
Exactly.
one mercenary. You think you can't take on one mercenary corps?
Yeah, but
I
who
guess
says
I
who
can.
says they won't send more after that though? It's just a nuisance.
What if I talk to Squiggly Squiggleton and I try and smooth this all over? I could do that. I'm sending.
You would converse with a demon summoner? Wow. And
Yes.
I'm surprised that your ethics go that low, Cat.
Yes, my ethics are paltry compared to yours, Core.
At least you accept that.
By the way, make sure to use your spell. I feel like I can smell the orc corpse from here.
Don't worry, I take care of that every week.
Okay, good. I would like to talk to Clunk and Azalea again because we didn't get to finish the conversation I had about convincing them to join the crew.
So as you guys are traveling, you find Azalea and Clunk out on the deck talking at the moment.
And I would also like to bring Turtle Boy with me.
Oh,
That's not gonna
Okay.
help.
Well, when we last spoke, I called Turtle Boy and I told him to tell Clunk that he doesn't want to kill him. And Clunk had also asked me if push comes to shove, if Turtle Boy kills Clunk, then I kill Turtle Boy. It was an ultimatum that he gave me. I remember the lore sometimes.
Fallen so far, Sachi.
Want to set that up, Gavin?
Yep. So, well, I said they were. You see Clunk and Azalea kind of towards kind of the front of the ship talking. Clunk visibly is standing away from the edge of the ship.
That was going to be my question. How far from the railing are we talking?
Probably a good 20, 25 feet.
We have a wide ship.
He is staying as far away from that. He is staying as far away from that as he can.
Fuck, I'm missing such
And
lovely
he is.
views.
Come on, Turtle Boy. We have to reassure Clunk if we want him to join us, and Azalea.
I mean, I don't want them to join us. I don't care.
Yes, but I want them to join us. Listen, we have some big shit coming up. We need all the firepower that we can get. And they've been around since day one, Clunk and Azalea. They're honorary members in my eyes.
You tried to kill them just a couple weeks ago.
No, let's see. Was it in lore a couple weeks ago? I feel like it's been a couple months ago in world.
Mm.
It's at least a month.
That was an early session.
Yeah, I guess there was like a 2-week time, just 2 weeks to try to get from Mechanist back to Novastone. So
Yeah. So come on, Turtle Boy, you gotta play nice.
I mean, I haven't tried to do anything to him. I've been playing nice.
Well, let him hear those words.
I mean, isn't action speak louder than words?
Well, not to Clunk. Clunk's a special boy.
Yeah, he's fucking stupid, exactly. That's why I should be on the ship.
Come on. Clunk, Azalea! Turtle Boy and I need to talk to you.
Azalea kind of looks over to you. Hello. Clunk's like, oi. And he kind of looks to you, Sachi, with a little bit of a smile, but then he frowns when he looks at Leo. Oh. Hi. Hi there.
Sure.
Hey, hi, Turtle Boy.
Hi.
Look, we're all adults here. We've all been through a lot together.
Jump block.
You know, you helped us. You came in our hour of need when I contacted you. Even though you didn't have to. And I had committed sins in the past. But I've moved past that. And I want us to work together as a team. I want you two on our crew. Turtle Boy wants you on our crew. And he's sworn that he also has changed his ways. And he's not going to try and hurt you, Clunk, anymore.
Clunk kind of looks at you, Leo. He's sworn, eh? Well, do you mind swearing right in front of me where I can hear it?
Yeah, fuck you.
Turtle Boy!
if it wasn't for the fact that Core is absolutely horrible at lying, they want to make up so that they can keep you as an extra food source.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That'd be a lie on my part.
He's a rabbit.
Fine, to keep Sachi happy.
Need some rabbits to do.
If you're in our crew and on my ship, I won't harm you.
You promise?
Physically.
Mentally. And he said and mentally. You just whispered it. You didn't hear it.
Kind of gives you a little.
I whisper a lot of things. It's okay. Jump.
You
Clunk.
promise?
Yes, I promise.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear. And he pulls out a rock that he clicks a button, and you hear Leo say, I swear, as long as you're part of the ship, I won't kill you. I promise.
No, I said as long as you're part of the crew. I said as long as you're part of the crew and on the ship. Get the wording correct.
Yeah, but he basically he has somehow recorded your voice because artificers have the ability to make recordings.
Fine.
It's fine.
All right, I'll give you. I think we could give it a shot.
Party!
Sounds like fun.
Clunk, if should anything happen to you, I will protect you.
I appreciate it. I'm learning the trust again. I need some time for this one. He looks at Leo.
I mean, it was a long time ago, where our little altercation happened.
It's like a few months ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Anyways, I appreciate the effort. You do seem better than you used to be. And he is talking about you, Leo.
If you say so.
Although I'm not gonna lie, your Warforged friend seems worse.
What makes that?
I hear him talking about experimenting on people constantly, and it's like I don't remember him being as like old
He's just
as
trying.
before.
He's just trying to learn. You would say that the pursuit of knowledge is bad?
I'm not saying the pursuit of knowledge is bad. I'm just saying the use of that knowledge and maybe some of the practices of obtaining that knowledge might be a uh little in the gray area.
Well, that's why it's a gray area. The orc donated his body to science, and I don't know what other experiments he's doing, but whatever.
Yeah, that is true. As in the orc's dying words, he said, "Let Core dissect me after I pass on."
Okay, I was right there. He did not say that.
Again, he whispered it. It was.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. He was literally right
As his
there.
head was blowing up, he's like, "Please let Core dissect my body," and then he died.
Look, I was literally right there with you when it happened. I think I was standing next to you when it happened, actually.
Were you?
I need to hang on. Let me look at the. Let me look. I have the battle map so I can look.
Right next to me? Because I remember
Hang
being
on.
right behind Turtle Boy.
Is it? This one. Okay, he wasn't right next to you, but he was not far away. He was like here. Actually, I'm gonna share it with you guys.
Okay.
So many battle maps. So if you look here, he's like 15 feet away from me.
That's pretty far.
No, well, and also you have to remember, he's also. Where's my pointer?
And Zalia's all the way over there.
Oh, Azalea wouldn't have heard.
Yeah, he's over there. We're only about that far, because this is the guy we're actually talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he may have only been 15 feet from Sachi, but he was 20 feet from the other guy.
Yeah, and Core is right, and Giant Core is right between them.
I will say, roll me deception with disadvantage.
Double natural 20. Double natural 20.
Let's go.
Oh, he got really close to a natural 20 on one of them.
Well, that's enough to beat my deception.
Let me see what his inside is.
I mean, if it's yeah.
It isn't. He's got a +4. He's not terrible.
Let's roll at least a 12.
Okay. He rolled a 14 on the die.
Fuck! Shit!
He kind of just gives you a look like, really?
Okay, so maybe that's not what the orc said, but
it's a dead orc that was terrorist, but who cares? If Core ever does something like truly unethical that we all agree is unethical, we'll have a conversation about it.
Hasn't he killed people? Like
we've all killed
people.
Huh?
We've all killed innocent people.
I heard.
It's fine.
Well, you guys don't.
Huh?
Well, nobody but Sachi knows about it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it that way. To be fair, in the incident at Meadows Den, they literally ran into a chainsaw.
And the only innocent person that I would have killed turned out to be a hag. So.
You also at a game you killed the mayor.
He was innocent.
He did kill the mayor. He punched a hole through the mayor.
They were demon worshippers.
Exactly. There was no innocence there.
That's probably the hardest I've laughed in a session was just that whole situation.
Oh, I forgot to mention like the funniest moment in my opinion was when I revealed the Rust monsters and Matt's reaction to that.
Mhm.
He was so terrified.
Well, I'm entirely made out of stuff that can rust.
I know. That was the point.
But yeah, it's like they were demon worshippers, and I allowed them, the half humans, to even live. Then they decided to throw themselves into my blender. I mean, can I really be blamed for that? I was
Girls.
Apparently you can't.
being nice, and then they
Roll
decided to commit suicide on
roll
me, and then I get
deception.
blamed.
Roll
Realistically,
deception.
it almost feels like
There's nothing
it should
deceptive
be.
about it. That's how Core views it.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
It feels like Leo should be the main target of the mercenary. The more I think about it.
I mean, he's a target. It's just Core killed more.
You have a zero perception or persuasion.
He has no charisma. That actually makes sense with his character.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
But no, that's exactly how Core sees it. It's like, yes, they were all demon worshippers. We just killed off one of the demons that they were protecting, and that was summoning demons. And yeah, they apparently somehow got insulted by me addressing them as half the height of a human. And then they just started throwing.
You specifically said less than human.
I said half of a human.
3/4 of a human.
No, the bear was like 3/4 a human. The others were like half human.
What I think, Clunk, is
and
what
then
I
they
think,
all
Clunk,
got mad at me. So to defend myself, I put up my spell, and then they just all started to run into my spell and get shredded. I mean, is it really my fault?
basically, Clunk. What I think is, we have a very diverse crew where we're not going to share the same opinions all the time. That's something we all need to accept.
Well, just I'd keep an eye on him.
I don't disagree.
He kind of creeps me out. Not gonna lie.
Racist.
You! Who are you to call anyone racist?
I calls it as I see it.
I would argue you're more racist than Leo, and Leo used to be the most racist in the party.
Yeah, racism is intrinsically tied into Leo's backstory.
I mean, just because, but the thing is, like, my racism is justified.
You're not even like you don't have, and like unlike Leo who has like character backstory stuff involved with that, you just are racist against all any human.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have all those squishy parts that just can't be simply replaced. If I break an arm, I just pull it off and put a new one on. I mean, that almost literally says that you are inferior to me. Sure, you might have a couple things here that I'm still trying to understand, but that's what the bodies are for.
I hope we have a moment where you lose your arms and legs and you just turn into the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Well, at the moment they have 4 arms to get rid of, so I think we need to increase the legs a little bit then.
Oh no, he's gonna become Doc Ock. Oh no!
I thought Core wanted to be more human, and now he's just modifying himself to.
No, he wanted to become more human to try and figure out, like, to understand humans. He abandoned that once he realized more or less how many modifications he'd have to make for himself and actually turn him more inferior. So instead, he's actually creating something to look and act human, so he can kind of observe that way.
When I get teleportation, I'm bringing Core to Frank Flask.
He's like Red Tornado. He's the robot that's trying to make a human body that he can put his consciousness into.
I don't think he wants to do that.
No, definitely don't want to put the consciousness in. Unless I can take it back out.
Is there like a
He's gonna
real
make a
boy
cop.
spell?
He's
Like
gonna
a Pinocchio spell?
there's a few spells that maybe could work that way. He would not be able to cast any of them.
Nope.
Potentially somebody
They're,
cast on him though.
they're all wizard spells.
Yeah, there's like clone and
Simulacrum.
simulacrum.
Okay.
Simulacrum we got the most. Those are basically the two actually.
Yeah, I think those are the only two. Like besides maybe the wish spell, and he could like. I just imagine Core puts his consciousness into this, like not his consciousness, but makes a copy of it and puts it into this body, and this body is like turns against him. But was there any other RP moments you guys wanted to have, or anything you guys wanted to do during the journey back?
Continue work on continue to do the studies that I need to create my invention, because we don't have enough time to actually continue my study.
You are running out of body. Your orc body is running low on stuff. Like you're with how much you've poked and prodded it, and this other stuff that's happened, you're getting close to the point where it may not be useful to you anymore. I will go ahead and say.
Okay, well, if I've learned all I need from it, I'll just toss it out the window.
You guys kind of just, you guys are just kind of, you kind of, I just imagine Leo and Sachi are up against the, like, you know, the side of the ship.
I was gonna say, actually, no, there are really no windows, so I'd have to kind of carry it to the top, and then just unceremoniously toss it over the edge and walk back down.
Yeah, you guys just watch Core come up with the body and just toss it.
Actually, it's probably in a few parts at this point.
Oh no! So what happens? The thing that you guys don't see, ship is flying below you guys, where Gnome is just whistling happily, and then all of a sudden this orc body just it's that goop at this point, and it splatters over him, and he's just like,
wait, where did the goof splatter over?
all over a gnome.
Oh, well then.
There was a gnome flying below you guys in his own ship, and he just got splattered.
Sorry.
And of course, the torso just kind of goes on top of him as well. Perfect.
Now he has to find a new body.
Well, kill more bad people, Core.
Yep,
that's okay.
eventually.
And only bad people.
I guess. It seems like there's a bit more objections if I do it with someone you'd classify as good. So.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, you already have one mercenary after you. You don't need two.
Sounds good to me, and as long as it's not one of those half-humans. Well, actually, no, one of the half-humans still might work well. I mean, besides the fact that they are actually considered bad in the first place, seeing how a small body works or actually is able to operate is be kind of interesting. Just that they're less superior.
That or Goliath if we find something big.
I'm waiting for the moment that you guys like wake up. All like the four other party members are all strapped to tables. The Core is like ready to experiment on you.
No, Core has some self-control.
Or he puts your brains into robots like Plankton and SpongeBob.
Now that
Put the brain in the robot.
Now that I would consider doing. I just don't have the technical skills.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, I'm upgrading them. I'm giving them all the advantage that they could ever want.
Oh no, he turned Sachi into Hatsume Miku.
Oh, it could be a Vocaloid. That's fun.
The voice just sounds weird. I don't know what I sound like anymore. No. I can't do that. Obviously, like that is not a voice I can do.
Yeah. Just
not
for
without,
RP. Just for RP wise, by the way, Gavin. Right as we're like getting really close to landing back in Nova Zone, because that's where we're going back, right?
Yep.
I'd like to invite Carly Redwood, and who's the one that's friends with Ella?
That would be Thalia.
Thalia. I'd like to invite them. I'd like to approach them both and ask them if they wanted to join me in one of my streams.
That would be interesting. What is a stream? Yeah, I've been curious about that.
Whose voice is that?
Thalia's?
That's not what Thalia sounded like originally.
Hey, listen.
Thalia
It's
had
been a while since she's talked.
Okay, but listen, just add a more feminine voice. You got to keep the lore going.
All right,
the consistency.
all right. Well, yeah, I've been kind of curious about that.
Yeah, it's you just you look into the camera, you smile, you shake what you got, and people send pictures and emojis as a celebration.
Thalia's just looking over this phone. This thing is incredible.
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
I don't know. I don't know my lore anymore because Gavin has a different idea of my lore than I had with my own lore.
Well, okay. How do you imagine that? How does Sachi remember it? I guess.
Okay, actually that works. The way I had imagined is that as my mother was dying, she handed this to me and told me that this was the last thing. This is something that my father had given her before he had.
The mother was a cat.
Yeah, Tabaxi. She was a actual feline cat.
Yes, but that was not actually quite clear to me at the beginning.
I'm half Tabaxi. Where do you think Tabaxi comes from?
Our personal known lore is you're still human dad, cat mom.
Yep.
Okay. Human dad, Tabaxi mom.
It's all, and remember, it's all your fault for having such a good deception. Because even with my stupidly high insight, you still won.
Well, I'm telling these two.
Yep, and I'm already back down below.
Yeah,
so
I know. Cora doesn't care.
Nope.
But yeah, that's the lore. It's just before my father left Gavin, he gave my mother this phone, and it's all that she had of him, and that's what she gave to me before she died.
Okay. Yeah. So you tell them that. Okay. I might work some things with that. I might have some. I might need to talk with you.
Yes.
Coming with me about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Leo, would you be nearby if Sachi's telling that story?
Where's Sachi at right now?
Sam on the deck of the ship.
I mean, I'm always up on deck, so I'd assume so.
Yeah, you overhear Sachi talking about how she received her smartphone as basically came from her dad. Or at least that's how. But you also remember hearing that the subscriber told you he gave it to her.
I don't think this. I actually re-listened to the episode recently, Gavin, and all the subscriber said, if I recall correctly, was that that Sachi had died in the real world, and now he was giving her a chance in this world. But I don't think he ever explicitly said that he gave her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then, sorry, I had to rewind there. So, I mean, Leo, you know the subscriber gave you your advice, but he never mentioned how Sachi got hers.
When I have a minute of privacy, I just, being the blunt tortoise that I am, just message him directly. Be like, yo.
Okay.
I know Sachi's phone is what got me into finding you and all that. How did she get it? What's her backstory a little bit?
Yeah.
For me. Or whatever you can tell me to make it more entertaining.
Yeah, sure. We'll get to that in just a bit. But yeah, So what you're saying is there are people on this Twitch stream that go, yum yum, ice cream good. Yum, ice cream good. People think that's entertaining?
Yeah, are you kidding me? My NPC streams get thousands upon thousands of viewers. I'm surprised you never heard of this before.
No, never heard of it.
You don't. Where's your arcane phone?
It's not something anybody else has, I don't
No,
think.
I'm sure other people have it. I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
It's on the other side. Shit. Actually, closer than you would think. I mean, it's not anything I've ever seen.
I feel like
Yeah,
Leo's probably subscribed to Sachi, but probably under like a fake name or something, fake profile.
The tortoise in the forest.
No, it's Michael Leo. It's just a different fucking variation of this turtle name.
Michael Leonardo.
Michael Leonardo.
So I wanna, but yeah, so I invite them to the stream. You know, we do,
Right.
and we're doing this right before we land too. Like by the time the stream ends, it's gonna be like when we've landed.
Okay, what are you doing on your stream?
We're just, it's a hot tub stream actually.
Okay. Roll me a performance check. Hang on, I'm trying to get back. Oh wow. Let me roll for them. Don't know how they're gonna do because neither of these characters are charisma based. We'll see how that goes. Can you see it? Where's the thing? No. There we go. Let's see. For Carly, she has a this is a flat roll.
Nice.
Oh, she got a 19. Nice.
Nice.
And then where is ooh. Dolly has a -1 to this.
Jesus Christ.
0.
Oh, lovely. She rolled a nat 1?
She rolled a nat 1 and she has -1.
Jesus. They hate you, Thalia. Fucking hell.
Yeah, she feels a little awkward doing this, but Carly seems to be getting into it.
Great. I also rolled enthralling performance, totally.
Who are you using this on?
On those two.
On those two?
Hmm.
You can also affect. You can try to affect any.
But they're the only ones that are here. Like I imagine we went back to my room and we're doing the stream.
Let's see how they do. I'll start with you.
Spell DC is 18.
Well, Thalia definitely failed with an 11.
Perfect. That's one I wanted to fail the most.
What are you trying to do?
Let me wait for Gavin to roll, then I'll explain.
Yep. Yeah, Carly failed as well.
Great. Girls, now that we're back in Novastone, didn't you just have such a great time doing the stream? Weren't we stars together?
Yeah, you're so incredible. Yeah, that was fun. You're so good at this, Sachi. You're so talented.
I am so fucking talented. And you know who else could have a lot of fun with us? Is somebody that I think that you could help me with, Thalia, as well as you, Carly, to a lesser extent.
Oh?
I think we should recruit Ella to our ship.
About that. Ella sent me a message recently. She actually isn't in Novastone right now. She left with another crew called the Storm Chasers.
God, fuck the Storm Chasers. They got fucking Clay Arvin. Now they stole Ella from me.
They left like not. They actually left not long ago in lore.
Did they in your other fucking campaign? Did they actually take Ella?
Yeah, they did.
Fuck.
I'm not even. Yeah, like they recently. She had been staying in Novastone, but they recently took her with them.
Why not? Like for like a couple months now.
Well, no, they came. They every time you guys have left, like you guys left, they came back, and they left recently.
So we just happen to miss each other every time.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my way of not crossing the stream so much. Because
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I do have okay. I do have something specifically I want to do still, but other people can get their turn. Well, thank you, girls. I appreciate helping. I guess the next time we see Ella, we'll be enemies.
Or just steal her back.
True.
oh,
Talking about
we'll see
crossover.
how that goes. I may have to have some guests come on to I may have to have some guests from that campaign come on. And well,
Right.
depending, you guys may not be able to stop.
Drop a firebomb on them.
Aren't they? Did you say they're like level 11 or something?
They're level 11. The barbarian has a belt of storm giant strength.
Oh, so does Core.
Core has a fire giant strength belt. No, he has a stone giant. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, storm giant belt strength is a strength of 29.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Anyways, we are back in Novastone. So for the rest of the session, we will start going through some downtime stuff.
You know where I'm going.
I'm going with fucking. I'm just gonna buy some fucking potions. Sick of this shit.
Oh, you're going to the Okay, I was confused for a second. So you're going to the potion shop.
Just give us a fucking list. Do we have to read out every single one?
You do need to roll for it. I have a
Well,
list.
obviously you roll for it. Just give us a list and then I'll just personally add them to my inventory. We only have
Okay.
fucking. Oh, you rolled a 37. Oh, that's what 37 is.
Okay, give me a sec.
Yeah, I've basically been creating my own list, just listening
What you
to
filled
them.
out. Yeah.
I have probably a good 70% of them. Yeah, missing
There-
4, 5, 8,
Oh,
9, 21, 22, 24, 36, 39, 40, 51, 2, 3, 56, 57, 64, 67, 68, 70, 79, 81, and 88.
Oh, got everything
I
from.
don't know. I
before.
kind of like just forcing Gavin to read them all out
Ah,
every
it just
time.
takes so long.
Give me a sec. I'm looking for it.
Also, like, when can I get my like a new gun?
Why do you want a new
Like the
gun?
ice gun.
You have. Oh, you're gonna have to the ice gun. It's in
I'm
it's
missing
Core working on it?
23.
You have to. Yeah, I forgot to make that. I will work on that.
Yes, and that's for next time. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I will have that. I will admit I'm writing a note for myself down now because I totally forgot that you were
Well,
was
it's a
I the one that
downtime
was supposed to be
session.
making it?
for
Some
make
some
stats
requests.
for
I think I
Farina's.
paid Core to do it, right?
I think you said
Yes, the frost magic gun
yeah.
and the
You were
dragon
gonna use.
hide studded leather.
Yep. Yeah, you were basically going to. Who were you making the drag? Was that for Farina or is that
Yep.
for
That was for Farina.
I think that
Okay,
was
so
for
yeah.
everyone, right?
I think the only two that would benefit from that would be, well, technically speaking, because like technically right now both Sachi and Farina both have +1 studded leather armor. If he was to use this, if he was to do it normally, it would only have you would lose the +1, but you would gain cold resistance.
But you could always just toss it off to someone and enchant later.
Yeah, you can get it enchanted to be a +1 as well, I would say. So that will take some time. I would say probably work. I would say Core probably good idea for you to work on the gun first.
Yeah, okay.
That's just my personal opinion. That's up to you.
We also need to sell the rock.
Yeah,
that we got.
I paid him like 2,000 gold for that.
Yep.
Oh, so okay. So I just posted the random potion table.
Yeah, so
How okay.
how much are
My question
potions?
is, potions are 10 gold each.
They were 5 at the beginning, Gavin.
Were they really?
Yeah, they were. I heard it. So
Inflation.
yeah, I never bought any fucking potions. Inflation for these fucks. Give me deflation.
Okay, if I did do it 5 gold at the beginning, I will do 5 gold. I will
It's
honor
no, it's no fun just like reading them out by yourself.
that. Yeah. Well, I'll
The-
still read them out for the
Well, don't.
for the audience, but
Well, I'm dropping this. Oh, that's a. How do I roll 100 D1s?
100 D100s.
oh, you're dropping
500.
500 gold.
Which is nothing. Which is literally nothing.
Um,
So it's supposed to be
100.
slash R instead of the
Sorry,
period,
the
right?
slash R, not
Yeah.
period
Or
R.
just D100 and nothing in front of it.
oh my goodness.
Oh my! See, this is
Well, you got a lot of 90s in there.
Ah, if we can get
95,
the-
Yeah, you
96,
got- wait,
98,
Get the
What?
100.
Hang on, let me see what
94.
You're looking
Okay,
for the
let me-
fucking the Ed Dragon.
I need the- the dragon one. I'm looking for that. Dragon one is 28.
I did not get a 28.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I never wander. We already have too many dragons.
Yeah, but the one. Let's see.
That's why I'm not gonna have you read this out, because I literally rolled a fucking 100. 100,
Yeah.
100 fucking rolls. So
I
I'm
want
gonna-
to look at the. I want to look at the 90s though, because that you guys can always use those to like potentially like you know,
Increase the stat. The
yeah.
stat.
It looks like
It's annoying I didn't get 100 though.
90. So 94 is a con. So you got
Constitution,
one con
nice.
increase. I see 298s. It looks like. So I believe that.
All expended spell slots
Oh,
are
those are
restored.
both. Yeah, those are both. Those are all expended spell slots.
seriously just roll 100 of them.
Oh, you got the one.
Yeah, you know what? 500 gold, sure.
It's
I'll probably do
nothing.
the same.
It's poultry.
Well, now that I've given you guys the list, I'll let you list those.
You don't know the true essence of
Oh
the
no,
gacha.
Core got the 100.
Yeah, another one. Immune to damage for a minute.
Yeah,
I get a
let's
28
roll
today?
I'm
for
looking
the other.
for the
Six.
28. You got a 27. You got
No,
two
you could get
27s.
no, you got 28. There's 28.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
did
got a
too.
28. 27. Forget everything that happened that day.
Oh, he got the 28, and then
So how many dragons are we gonna fucking have?
For some reason, it's not
there's
opening
two
up
new
that.
ones. Leo, did you want to join in the potion?
I peer pressure,
I
sure.
got the
Yeah.
100 as well.
Hey, Core, since you already have a dragon, can I have that dragon?
Oops.
No, I need more information about them.
More dragons?
Yep.
Oh, two
I got
100s. Oh my god.
Oh no!
and he's the one
Oh,
that.
and you got a 28.
Oh
Yep, you
no!
got it.
At least
Are you
yeah,
all
let's
gonna
see.
have dragons?
Except for me. That's fine. There's too many fucking pets to keep track of.
Let's see. So yeah, let's see. Leo got a 28. Farina got a 28. I got a 28.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness! But
You,
It's a
after
disaster.
this, no more potions. I feel like that's fair, Gavin.
I mean, I mean, you guys.
Cut
this
it
is
off.
what you guys are choosing to spend your
Cut
money.
it off.
Why?
Because I could just keep rolling and get fucking stat increases.
That's true. I'll say for today, we'll cut it off there.
I say in general.
We bought him out
I'm
of
trying to-
stock. That's all it is.
I'm trying not to break your world, Gavin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because like you guys, I mean, it's only +1 for each one. But let me look at. Let me. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna go through it right now, just because we're kind of getting closer to the tail end of the session, anyways. So we'll get in probably a lot more downtime stuff next time. Okay, so we got con plus
Really not
94. 94 is a con. So we have one of those with Sachi.
I have a intelligence plus 1 as well. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I have two. I have
for
two
some
plus
reason-
1 intelligence.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to actually download that docx.
Weird.
Yeah, it just like opens it up into a tab, and that's it.
Do we
And
really want to like
Uh,
just have like 5, 6 dragons running around? Like that feels like a bit much.
It does feel like a lot.
92 is a charisma, so Sachi is one of those.
Hey, that's good for me.
I'm gonna make the best dragon omelet.
Oh no.
Which one is the strength +1?
So let's see,
that
you have
is
two
96.
Sachi has two 94s.
I
So she has a
do.
full she could raise somebody's con by a +1.
Oh, I got a 96, and that's a +1 to strength, which obviously doesn't really do much for me.
You have four 94s. So you
I
could
have
raise
4 94s.
so you could raise no, you have wait, is that a fifth one? Oh my
Control
goodness.
F 94. Control F. Why?
Yeah, you have five. You have five. You have five. So you could either raise somebody's con score by 5. You could raise
We're
you could
so
raise
overpowered. It's not even funny.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much.
let's see, 97. What is 97? 97 is intelligence.
I am so smart. I have two 97s.
Yep. Luckily. Well, the thing is, you guys need to note down these numbers because you need to keep track of that.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and look through all this later.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just basically listing them off in Excel and then then just telling Excel to like reorganize them.
See. Oh, think Farina got 2 familiar potions.
Oh, good, more familiars.
Well, you can only have 1 familiar at a time based on how the spell works.
Farina.
She got a 93, so she could raise wisdom.
Core is the wisest of us all, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
May is. Well, Core
How
I think
many
has a
dragon
higher
eggs do we have now?
Too many. The answer's too many.
You had 2 already, and you just got 3 more. You have enough to where if Core gave his potion to Sachi, you all would each have a dragon. And you all could just ride and sing dragon tales all the day long.
Yeah, in like fucking 50 years when they stop being like a hatchling or whatever.
Yeah, that is the thing, is like, unless you guys found a way to age them, but or if they cause time
You have
travel
potions for that as well.
I was gonna say it's only temporary, but
Is it?
wait, no, it's
Pretty sure it's permanent.
Yeah, but it's only like 1 year, I think.
I have one like the.
I see Core got a strength potion.
See,
Yeah.
93, 93, 95,
47. It says.
96. So I got 5 stat potions.
So yeah,
I got 2 wisdom, a deck, and 2 strength.
So a potion 47, it ages 1d10 years, and it seems to be permanent.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the only thing about that is it takes to get them to like. I mean, a young dragon is usually about, I think, 10 years old. I think I'd have to look at the lore, but it would take
feels
like
unethical.
I don't even have a 47, so I couldn't even give you one, even if I had it.
I'll look.
It's not my first one, but I have another. I got another age 10 years.
In the interest of this, just like not
As far
breaking
as
this? Can we just like
yeah,
ignore the dragon eggs? Like it's like getting too much.
I'll say yeah. If we get any more dragon eggs, no.
I'm of the opinion we should.
I got another 14.
Which
Did
one's
you roll?
14?
Did you buy more?
No, I listed off the ones that I actually
What
rolled
is
initially.
14 though?
14 gives me another eye.
Oh.
Oh no! So he gets +2 to perception,
Yeah.
and he'll have 2 eyes now.
It's unstoppable.
I get a 13.
I have 2 eyes. Yes.
Oh, I did get a
Raise your
13. Nice.
perception too. You guys definitely buy more potions than any other part.
I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't. Listen, if I didn't care, if I didn't care about this world at all, Gavin, I literally would just buy 1,000 potions right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you.
I'm of the opinion there should be no more +1 modifier potions.
Yeah, they are kind of cheap.
Talk about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, because like part of it is, I mean, remember to track your money with this. Like you
It's
guys.
only 500. This is you give us so much money, Gavin.
Well, I would have made them 10 gold if you wouldn't have said the 5 gold
It's
thing.
still nothing. We still have fucking game has that that stone that's worth 20,000 that we still need to sell.
Right, I forgot about that.
I just want to like pretend this never happened.
I'm keeping my potions. This is the first time I've got for that, baby.
Just say no more potions, Gavin. Just say no more potions. You can say it. You can end it.
Just say, yeah, that's fine. Just say we're all sold out now.
Yeah,
we bought everything.
It's supposed to be a promotional event
like,
anyways.
Yeah, say no more potions ever again.
I don't want to necessarily close it off for good.
For the foreseeable future.
Or just
Let's say
find
for right now, no more
or just find a
potions
different
right now.
random set.
I might make some more. I might make a new random thing.
The plus, if you have a 13, by the way, it not 13. It's a 15. You get
as far as the
oh,
stat
those are
modifiers,
skills.
you guys can decide how you want to divvy this out.
Okay. Well, for the guys that could actually open up that stupid docx, which for whatever reason isn't working for me, not even allow me to download it. What was 5?
5 is a hot pink potion, causes you to fall in love with the next person you see for the next 24 hours.
And 8.
8 is a light bluish gray potion. You drool uncontrollably for 1d4 hours.
I will say I'm glad that I took the wish off of that, considering how many 100s you guys got.
Yeah, I would have completely agree with that. 21.
Oh, like
21 is a clear potion. You turn invisible for the next 1d4 hours or until you get hit.
Nice. Let's see, I did not. Yeah, I did get a 24. What was 24?
Blue and black for potion. The drinker can only speak in haikus for the next hour.
I had a lot of fun making this list.
I can imagine.
Well, a fun fact, and I realized this later. So if you notice, there's a bunch of potions on there that give like damage resistances.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize until later that I forgot a damage type.
Which one did you forget?
Let's see. 36 is.
I forgot force damage.
Drinking it cures any disease you have.
Not really a big deal to me. I think I'm immune to these. 39.
I gained rust sickness.
39 gives you resistance to ice damage for 24 hours.
Okay, so just kind of like the others, but ice.
Let me know if you can open this Matt. Because I just changed it to a
Straight up doc file.
I changed it to a PDF since you couldn't open the docx.
No, for some reason it's not allowing me to open that up either.
It doesn't like download?
I'll try and hit the download button this time. Nope, it just like opens up 2 blank tabs.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Because like it opened for me. Do you not have Adobe Acrobat?
Oh, I do. I use PDFs all the time.
Weird.
Let's see, 51.
51 is drinker has an Australian accent for the next hour.
I put a Scottish and an Australian in there.
You did. I'd like to see Peter T. Leaf if at some point, Gavin.
Is it a spaced
He's
Australian
on my hit
accent?
list as well. Thank you.
53.
53 is the user grows one size larger permanently. Oh.
Oh wow.
What do you mean by one size? Like from small
From
to...
like medium to large.
That's pretty big.
Let's see, 56.
Yellow potion, you notice no effect, but everything you eat for the next 3 days tastes like lemons.
Okay then.
I will say this is probably where we'll wrap up the session for tonight.
That's fair.
I think we're kind of dwindling down. We had some good role play.
64.
64.
Completely broken this game in half.
For real. Wait, let me go find Peter real quick, Gavin.
We'll do that next time.
If I wait now, then somebody else will fucking adopt him.
This is why you, Gavin, you'd be the one to read them out.
I know.
Peter was that shitty fucking Italian halfling. Why do you want to go see him?
I want to.
No. See, having Gavin be the one to read them out encouraged me and everyone else to like not buy too many at one time.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you did open up the. You did.
Yeah, and I've been a proponent of the. I've been anti-potion for quite a while.
But then again, it's like I have been compiling a list of everything. Like I said, I was basically about 80% of that list done, and I'm just kind of filling in the gaps right now.
Maybe I'll make a new D100 list.
Stop! No more potions.
Hello, I still need a couple more. 64.
64 is
it's like Pokemon. There's a new generation every 2 years.
Yeah, honestly, the user grows spikes all over its body. If any touches them, they take 1d4 damage. Anybody touches them. It doesn't say it's temporary.
Oh, interesting. I'll be considering that one. 67.